Let's talk about Medi-Cal. You have a choice, and Molina makes it easy, especially when it comes to the care you need. So let's talk about you, about making your life easier, about extra help to manage your health. Let's talk about your needs now and for the future. Nobody knows Medi-Cal better than Molina. It starts with a phone call. Call 866-420-5330 or visit meetmolinaca.com. Let's talk today. Let's talk about Medi-Cal. You have a choice, and Molina makes it easy, especially when it comes to the care you need. So let's talk about you, about making your life easier, about extra help to manage your health. Let's talk about your needs now and for the future. Nobody knows Medi-Cal better than Molina. It starts with a phone call. Call 866-420-5330 or visit meetmolinaca.com. Let's talk today.
Welcome to the Having It All podcast, the show about what it takes to live an abundant, loving life. My name is Matthew Bivens, and I want to help you live with more clarity, confidence, and purpose so you can truly have it all. Let's do it. What's going on, my awesome friend? Welcome back to the podcast. I am Matthew Bivens, your balanced lifestyle coach, and this podcast is the place you want to tune into to learn how to have it all and live your abundant, loving life. If you are tired of feeling stuck and you're looking for a path towards more clarity, more confidence, and more purpose in your life, then my friend, you are in the right place. Brand new episodes of the show drop on the first Tuesday of each month. And if you're new to the show, welcome. Welcome. So happy to have you here. And I encourage you to go check out the back catalog. I've covered hundreds of different topics over hundreds of different episodes, and you are bound to find an episode that really speaks to where you are in life right now. So go check out the back catalog. You can do it on my website, matthewbivens.com, or on whatever podcast app you are listening to this show on right now. And while you're on those podcast apps, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, hit subscribe and make sure that you get all the brand new episodes each week. And it helps other people find the show as well. And last thing, if you want to reach out to me with an episode topic suggestion, if you have a question for me, if you have something that's going on in your life you just want to share, you want some feedback, or give me feedback, you can do so on my email address. It is matthew@matthewbivens.com. Today's episode is all about the pause button. Yes, the pause button like you have on your remote control. Now, this entire month, we've been celebrating consistency. You know, I had to be consistent for 6 years to get to this point in the podcast. However, I'm going to break from that theme of consistency for this conversation, and I'm really going to urge you to consider hitting pause. In fact, I'm going to tell you that you have permission to hit the pause button on your personal development.
Every day, my employees get scam emails. I wanted to protect my business and clients, so I checked out CISA's Secure Our World. They've got 4 simple ways we can protect our businesses from online threats. Learn more at cisa.gov/Secure Our World.
Now, you listen to the show because you want to learn how to have it all. You want to live life with more clarity, confidence, and purpose. You know, you're into improving yourself, and that is an awesome, awesome thing. I'm right there with you. I love personal development and self-help as well. You know, any given time, I've probably got 3 or 4 different books that I'm going through. I attend weekly personal development group gatherings. You know, I'm having conversations with my coach and other transformation coaches all the time. Basically, I'm just sharpening my tools and just adding more tools into my tool belt consistently. And the reason that I can say that I have it all, and I can say that with such conviction, is because of my lifestyle. It's because of my routines, my morning routines, my habits, all those things. It's because of aligning with principles and really adopting healthy habits in my life. So, needless to say, I love personal development. You know, it keeps me looking at myself and asking, where can I make these small little tweaks and changes to enhance my experience of life? And even with all of that, at times, it can feel like a lot. You know, at times, It can feel heavy, the weight of constantly thinking about improving yourself. It's easy to start going down the path of, instead of you're making enhancements, to go down the path of, well, there's something wrong with me. And there's always something wrong with me. There's always something to fix or to work on or to heal. And so if you start feeling like that, then this is the episode for you, because again, when I've gotten into those spaces, what I needed to do was hit pause. Hit pause. And I've done it several different times in my life when I was feeling sort of the weight of personal development. Back in 2017, I published an episode on the podcast, and it's called I'm Feeling Tired of Working on Myself. And it was interesting because that episode was not part of my normal content calendar. It wasn't on my schedule. But at the time, I was feeling tired of working on myself. And I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to share about it. I wanted to be very transparent about it because it was helpful and cathartic for me to talk about it. And I knew other people were going through it as well. And so at the time in 2017, I wanted to just unplug from self-help. I wanted to stop reading the books and stop going to the group gatherings. I wanted to stop watching TED Talks and self-help podcasts and honestly just go chill on the beach. I wanted to go chill on the beach and not think about working on myself and addressing all my quote unquote inner demons. And so talking about it on that episode was really helpful. I was able to acknowledge my feelings and share what was real for me. And then just last year, 2021, I took 3 months off of the podcast. And I did that for several reasons. One of them being, I just wanted a mental break. I wanted a little bit of space from this thing, which is having it all, that I had created, which has been keeping me and keeps me in a personal development frame of mind. Because one thing that you don't know, because you don't see this, right? But after I'm done recording and after I hit publish, I'm still thinking about personal development. I'm still thinking about transformation. I'm thinking about, okay, what is something that I could bring on the show? What are topics I can talk about? What are new tools that I can bring to help people take one step in their life? And I'm thinking about that not just for the podcast, but also with my coaching clients. What are new things I can bring into our coaching sessions? What are new tools? What are new modalities? What are new things that I can try out and apply on myself and then share with my coaching clients to support them in having it all? That's constantly going on. So I just wanted to take a little bit of break from that stuff. And I hit the pause button. So if you can relate to any of this, then I really just want you to know that you are not alone. You really are not alone. While self-help is so rewarding and it is absolutely worth all the energy and all the effort, sometimes all the tears, right? While it's so rewarding and worth that stuff, it can also be taxing. And at times it can leave you feeling worse than when you started. That is part of the process of working on yourself, leveling up. And at times that process can feel like a lot. It can feel emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually draining and heavy. And so what I really wanted to share with you and communicate and speak to your conscious and subconscious self is that you have permission to hit the pause button on all of that. It is okay. So what I want you to do is just check in with yourself and see whether or not you've been holding some judgment towards yourself for not sticking with that eating routine that you said you would do, that you told your accountability buddy or you told your spouse that you would stick to this routine and you stopped doing it and now you're judging yourself. And check in with yourself to see if you've been feeling pressure to finish like a self-help book that you started. You bought a brand new book because you saw somebody post it on Instagram or someone loaned you a book and it's on your dresser and you cracked it open and you're just like, I'm just not really feeling it, but I got to finish this thing because it's going to help me and I spent the money and my friend thinks it's great. So you feel this pressure to do it.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Or check in with yourself to see if there's any guilt swirling around within you about you not being consistent in that morning routine, or consistent in that new workout plan, or consistent in anything that is under the personal development umbrella that you really felt that you should be doing. Check in with yourself and see if any of that stuff is hanging out within you. Because my action item for you from this episode, this shorter episode, my action item is for you to hit the pause button on something. Figure it out. What is it right now that you feel you need to do, and you're doing it out of a sense of obligation, out of a sense of guilt? You're doing it because there's judgment swirling around. Whatever it is, figure it out and hit pause. Hit pause on that book that you're just not really feeling, but you want to do it because you feel guilty. Hit pause on that course that you purchased, but going through the course is more overwhelming than the issue you were having that the course was going to address. So just hit pause on that. Hit pause on that new tool, that new thing, that new journal that everybody else said is great, but you're just not really into it. Because if you're feeling a lack of motivation, a lack of inspiration, if you're feeling like there's an increase in self-judgment or doubt or guilt or all that stuff, then it might be a sign that what you're doing is just not right for you in this moment. Like the thing that you're doing or the path that you're going down could be a very great path, but right now in this one moment for you, it just may not be for you. So stop forcing things to happen because you feel like this is what you need to be doing for your personal development. Just let it go. And trust that when you are ready to receive that tool, when you're open for that book or that course or that thing, just trust that it will be there for you. And at that moment, you will pick it up and you will approach it with a different sense, with a different frame of mind. You have permission to hit the pause button on your personal development. It's okay. It is okay. You're not going to crumble into nothing. You're not going to wither away and just disappear. Your life's not going to fall apart around you. Your future is not going to be compromised, and you're not going to veer off path and just have this future of misery and failure. That stuff's not going to happen. Sometimes part of honoring yourself and loving and caring for yourself is knowing when to hit pause, is knowing when to take a break. And so that's what today's conversation is all about. Having permission to hit pause and being courageous enough to hit pause. So that's what I got for you today. I appreciate you hanging out with me for this shorter episode. Please reach out to me and let me know, where do you feel like you need to hit pause, or where are you now choosing to hit pause in your life? Reach out to me. My email is matthew@matthewbivens.com. Thank you once again. I've got so much appreciation and love for you for tuning in today. My name is Matthew Bivens, and here is to you having it all. Quick note about the Having It All podcast. I am not a doctor nor a licensed therapist. I'm a guy with a story and a passion for conscious conversation. My thoughts, opinions, and beliefs are my own. So please consult with your doctor or healthcare provider regarding any questions or issues you have related to your personal, physical, or mental health.